Hi, I'm Jeanette Keynes, an instructor here at Jewelry Arts Institute in Manhattan, and I just want to take a minute and tell you a little bit about Pickle. Pickle is an acid solution that we use to clean our jewelry after you solder, and it's really important to use it carefully and safely, so I'm going to tell you how to do that. We actually use sodium bisulfate, which is swimming pool acid. It's called pH- because it's quite a bit cheaper than buying Sparex, and it comes in plastic containers which don't get eaten through like the metal containers the Sparex comes in. We keep ours warm in a crock pot. Warm pickle acts a little faster than cold pickle. I'm going to use about a quarter cup of the dry sodium bisulfate to my water solution. If you're pickling your items and you find that after 4 or 5 minutes the items aren't clean, you can make your solution a little bit stronger. You don't need to be crazy impatient, but on the other hand, you don't want to be waiting an hour for your stuff to get clean. So for those of you who don't remember their 8th grade science, let me remind you, if you're making pickle at home, always add the acid to the water, not the other way around. You also want to make sure when you're adding the pickle to the water that your hands are dry. If you have a drop of water on your hands and it comes in contact with the dry pickle solution, you could give yourself a contact burn, and you don't want to do that. We just add it like that, and we keep it on low, and we keep it covered. It's very important not to get pickle all over the place. If you splash it on your clothes, the next time you wash them, you'll have holes. The fumes are considered a lung irritant, so we usually keep ours under a little bit of an exhaust fan, which keeps it from kind of filling the room with an irritant. Also, that's why you want to make sure your pickle is not boiling hot. Warm is fine. If your pickle is taking a long time to work, like more than 5 minutes to clean something, just make your solution a little bit stronger, and that should do the trick. When you take your piece out of the pickle, you have to use copper tongs. That's very important, because if you use ferrous metal, you'll copper plate everything in the pickle solution. You rinse off your piece also after you take it out of the pickle in water, so again, you're not spreading pickle everywhere. And if you're doing this at home and you're using a crock pot, make sure that you periodically take a look at your cord and wipe it off, because if some of the pickle is to splash on your cord, it can eventually eat through it, and that could cause a fire if you're not careful. So you just want to really take a good look at it. Frequently make sure it stays clean. The one other piece of advice that I will offer you before I end is that do not quench hot items in the pickle. It sends pickle everywhere, you'll have holes in your clothes, and God knows where else it'll go. So please don't do that, it's a health hazard. So that's basically it. We keep it covered, keep it warm, you don't want it hot and boiling, and it'll do the job for you every time.